Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first season 6 premiere of the Barney and Clifford show. And as you can know, just like as for the previous 5 seasons, this fat ass here is about to die.
Wait, what do you mean I'm about to die? I thought I was going to just lay on questioning pillows today and while watching Saul Goodman.
Really, Fat Barney?
Why not? It's something interesting at least.
Really, Fat Barney? Why do you have to be so dumb sometimes? Besides the fact that you're obviously Fat Barney. Yeah, don't mind me, Which one are you? Well, it's quite obvious I'm light, because Sonic EXE, you know where Sonic EXE is. He's with classic Sonic and Claws, because he always is. Except sometimes. What are you doing here, Light? I'm just going on my own errands. And obviously, the mask. Yeah, it's still weird talking to you like I normally talk with others mainly. It's still kind of weird. I'm still not used to it. It's almost been a year since he tried to do anything really bad. Like that time when you kidnapped me and Fat Barney, out of all people, had to save me. Still, it's still weird. It's still weird as hell. Oh, like you? Really? Like, seriously, how am I weird? You just are, Clifford. You're weird. For one, you never really fight. The other, you never tell us what happened to your wife. And another, you never tell us what happened to your wife. All we know is that she died in Clifford Nam. And the other, yeah, you're just boring. You're just a boring character. Really? Yeah, you're a boring character. Especially compared to characters like, me, for example, or Mako. Even though you haven't even heard much of Mako's story yet. Or even Roxanne, which none of you know Roxanne yet, who is watching this. Which none of you know Roxanne yet. But, as you know, well, if you don't know already, for Mako, I created Mako, Roxanne created Fleetaway Supersonic. And there is something about Roxanne that's going to be coming out soon, so stay tuned for that, because it is very important. It is quite important. With some certain characters. One of them being a character who has been around for a long ass time. Like a long ass time. Since like season 1 of the show. And now we're at season cracking 6. Oh yeah. Sometimes even I forget how many seasons this show has now, since this is literally the season 6 premiere. Yeah. Human had to plan out this episode, the premiere episode for season 6 for a while. It might not be as interesting as some of the other episodes of season 6 that are planned. But like when it comes to Catan Facility, like, oh, believe me, there is actually, hopefully, if this human's not too lazy, there might actually be a spin-off series that mainly focuses on Catan Facility. Might be coming out soon. And if you don't know what Catan Facility is it's a facility that's basically a whole multiverse. That's the size of a whole multiverse, literally. Or even a megaverse at this point, because it's always growing and expanding. But anyways, it's where Cody and the Shadow King live in. And before anyone asks, no, the Shadow King does not talk. The Shadow King does not talk. Which, yeah, I know. We didn't even do much story on we didn't even show much of the Shadow King's story, besides of what happened throughout present day, basically, in the last few episodes of Season 5. Like, he was supposed to be a important character for the Season 5 finale. And the Human was going to make Barney and Clifford movie 5 before starting up Season 6. But due to other plans, that's kind of not going to happen. But yeah, like, yes, the Barney and Clifford movie 5 is confirmed before you even ask. Which, we know no one's going to ask, because I'm assuming almost everyone who watches the Barney and Clifford show would know that. The Barney and Clifford movie 5 would already be confirmed. But in case not, yeah, it's confirmed. It's going to be coming out soon. Like, it might even come out earlier. We'll just have to see. There's a chance of it coming out even earlier than July 3rd of 2023. That could mainly be because the Humans planning on something quite interesting for July 3rd of this year. And believe me, when I say it's interesting, it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting. And I probably should have said a little something about the animated Barney and Clifford movie for those who asked, even though, yes, it was confirmed recently about it. The Human did say something about it recently. Or more like I did for my Human. But before you ask, no, it is not in development yet. It is not. It is still in the very early planning phases. It'll be a while before it even starts in development, and who knows when it's coming out, before anyone asks. But when it comes to an animated Barney and Clifford movie, you know things are going to become really interesting whenever it comes out, whenever it's made, and whenever it's on YouTube. I don't know when. I'm not going to say a release date yet, because I'm not going to try to confirm a release date for something like that yet. Unlike anything that the Human can do with plushies. But yeah. So this episode's kind of just a few little announcements here and there. And yes, hopefully there might be some more spin-off stuff coming out this year. More spin-offs of the Barney and Clifford show. And yeah, yeah, don't mind me. What are you doing here, Fleetaway Supersonic? Yeah, I'm looking for Mako's egg. Could you tell me where Mako's egg is? If anyone's gonna try asking about Mako's egg, that's a story for another day. That would be a story for another episode for me to explain about, because I don't have the time to explain it right now in this episode. But later I'll explain about that egg. Oh yeah, my egg. Yeah, we only mentioned about your egg in a live stream, Mako. We already know. Yeah, I already know. But when are we going to talk about my egg? Not this episode. This episode's literally the season premiere. And wait, how did you get back from that one place that you sent Memphis? Well, just like the egg, that is a story for another episode. for another day. But more like another episode. No, it's not going to be, it's probably not going to be the next episode. Don't expect it to literally be the next episode. Because, Clifford, you tell them. Well, that would be kind of because season 6, like, quite a bit of episodes of season 6 kind of were already planned. Which, yeah, they're still going to be interesting, obviously. How would they not be interesting? But there's definitely going to be more pieces of lore coming out eventually. And you already know the lore is already so big that, and there's still more lore coming in the show. Like the Jefferson Stones were already recently introduced in through the Brian Clifford movie 4. If you haven't watched it yet, which you definitely should. But what are you doing here, Roxanne? Yeah, I'm just going by. I just had to do a few of my errands, and yeah, I have to come past here. Fine. Yeah. Do you know what I mean by there's quite a bit of interesting story that's going to be coming soon through the next few episodes? But anyways, what I was going to say, other than there's some new characters who need to get their day in the spotlight, their episode in the spotlight. Season 6 will also be kind of focusing on some of the characters who don't really wake up. Like some characters that you probably haven't seen in a long time. Like Shrek and Poe, or I don't know. There might as well even be an episode on the drug mini gang. Which there will be. There will be an episode on the drug mini gang, because yes, there's numerous drug minis that live in here. And they did form a gang. And that will kind of be interesting on Drug Mickey. And Imposter Barney. Don't even get me started on his story. Because the human's been planning on his story for a long ass time now. And the human might finally have a potential story for him. Yeah, for the most part I am. You haven't seen my story yet. But it'll be talked about later. Like, at least it'll be talked about eventually. But yeah, he did! What is it, son? Shh. You wanna help me rob a bank? Yes. But anyways, everyone, be sure to like, subscribe, and definitely comment down below. And definitely like the video and do all that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Season 6 premiere. And I hope you enjoy the entirety of Season 6, because the Season 5, not the Season 5 anniversary, the 5-year anniversary of the Barney and Clifford show is coming up. So yeah. So be sure to like, subscribe, do all that. Wait, why did you forget about us? Yeah. Shut up, Drugamo Drug Mickey. You two will be in an upcoming episode. Fine. But anyways, everyone, be sure to like, subscribe, do all that. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say, but anyways, yeah, bye.